Yo, what's going on, guys? So better someone to be here. We're back again onto my YouTube channel. Obviously, you know what's Mondays without me posting, and what's Mondays without you having to see the markets with me. So what's gonna happen today is that we are gonna obviously see the markets. I was looking at US30. I wanna show you guys what I'm seeing for the week. Maybe US30. I can also share some time on Nasdaq. Maybe if we have enough time, I can also put in GBPY. At least one currency would help us out a bit. And yeah, it'll help us move forward. But I noticed that a lot of you guys, would like a lot of you guys have been reaching out, speaking about signals and all those things that you want signals as its own product. I was like, I think we should do that as a team. And I remember in the previous videos we spoke about them being launched today. And fortunately, I'm there to say that they did launch. But now I don't like just giving out signals like that. I like to give out signals with education and something like that, which is why if you just simply see on our screen here, as soon as you are a part of, obviously the signals, literally just signals. But now, firstly, the signals, they don't come as just signals. It's signals and also analysis. So we want to teach you what we are seeing, how we're seeing it. So even if the trade goes with us, you don't just celebrate that you made money. You see, oh, it went because of this. And if it goes against us, you are also seeing. So we've got here, it's like a mini course, just a mini course. Welcome to the signals course, how to use the Kajabi and Discord. These are the two platforms that we use to send out our signals, how to take signals, how to read a signal, how to open a live account, and also risk management and our brokers, things that you can do. So it's like a mini course of how these, because I noticed that even people that come and buy signals are people that literally they know nothing about trading, and they just hear that there's something called signals and you just copy trades from someone and you make money. So I want to show you guys how those things are done, how you should be able to read these signals. But not only that, guys, like I also decided that, because I was like, what's the use of giving someone things and not helping them with funds and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm with my journey. I've been trading for 4 years. I'm excited. I was like, you know what, let me just give back. I'm one of the members that buy signals. Like, I'll just have to pick randomly 3 people in the team, and all picking that 3 people in the team. See, you hope is leaving, so I just had to say that. But I just had to say pick 3 people in the team. After picking 3 people in the team, I'm just gonna give away like 3,000 rands for each and every individual member, and you can either decide to fund your account. Obviously that would be nice if you decide to invest money, just like what I done last week when I made a giveaway and that person was like, wow, I need to invest. Then they funded the account and they showed me that they made profits. But I'll give 3 people 3,000 rands, and you'll be able to fund your account and come up with way forwards and stuff. So that's just for on your side. Like obviously it'll just be you on your side. So yeah, those are things that are like that's like literally the whole thing. Like I'm looking at it. That's like how our signals are going to be operating, how they're going to be working. So we are only having them like from today till the next 5 days. So you can buy them like after the next 5 days now. So from today, Monday till Friday, that's when we are only pushing it. So it's from the 3rd till the 7th, I'd like to believe. That's when you're pushing it, and then you can get our signal. So it's only for a limited time. And yeah, it's obviously just a monthly thing. It's like $67, which is very reasonable compared to the fact that we get members that are making 43,000 rands in just our live trading rooms and stuff. So it's nice. But let's speak about the purpose of today's video. So obviously we are going to be looking at US30. Let's start off first with US30, guys. And I remember even last week, because I can see the structures that I have here. Last week when we were looking at it, like obviously this is what I had. We had this, we had that touch here, like let's buy and all those things. And you can see price went up, came back down, shoom, shot up, came back a bit lower, then boom, shot up. It hit our targets eventually. It eventually hit our target, which is something that we spoke about. But let me just do this. Let me just clean this up. Okay, so with US30, guys, let us take a look at this. So obviously you can simply see what the momentum is. We've got buys, correction, and then more buys, boom, and then now a correction. And then obviously if you just look at this whole section right here, this one here, you can see that we are in a buyer's movement. Boom, boom, there we go. You can see that on the 4 hour we are in a buyer's movement, and obviously initially this would have been our targets. So we'll just have to see if price is gonna, we can see it keeps on breaking highs and creating new highs and stuff. So looking at it, we've got our first touch here, second touch, third touch, then it broke out. This is our breakout here, and now price is like literally trying to come back down, maybe for a retest and then go back to the upside now. So that's what I'm seeing for the week that we are gonna just capitalize on buys, maybe up until it either because we can get an impulsive move such as this, an impulsive move all the way to the upside, or we can see price just like literally coming back, giving us double top and then coming maybe a bit more to the downside, test in this area, then maybe we could continue to go up. Those are two types of scenarios that you can see from a longer term view. But because of the fact that, you know, just by looking at it, okay, I need my mouse so I can do this, but because of the fact that, like, you know, you can see how this thing impulsed out of structure here. It's promising us that, you know, there's more potential to the upside. So I was like, you know what, let me just let the market show me what it's doing instead of me trying to just push it to the upside or to the downside. Let me see what is actually going on here. So now also just let me just come down on the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, you can see we've got an area of resistance right here, an area of resistance right here. So obviously this is our highest point. So USDT has never been high compared to here. So what I'm doing is that I'm looking at how it got there, and you can see that it got there impulsively, which is safe, which means that there's a higher opportunity of us going to the upside. But also I'll just observe what happens when price starts to get around this area. So this is my significant zone. Hope I spelled it well, not too sure, but you know, this is our zone. Once price gets within our zone, then we'll have to eventually just drop down to the 15 minutes and 5 minutes just to see what actually is going on. If it gives us more rejections, then I'll wait for 1 hour candle impulse to the downside, and then more 15 minutes. That's when I'll capitalize going to the downside. Remember that we've got two types of areas here now, this area and also this area. So, you know, obviously if price, you know, respects here, treats it as a resistance, then you can just take sells all the way to the downside. But if price, one thing that I like is that if price happens to break out, wait for a retest, like allow that breakout to confirm. Don't want to enter when price is about to break out. Wait for a retest, and then once price has retested, that's when you can buy to be fully to confirm more with the markets. Now that's when you're gonna be a bit more simpler. So I'll just, for now, that's like the long-term view. Like, you know, for the week, that's what we'll be looking at. I won't be diving into the 15 and 5 minute because there's no entries for now. There's literally no entries. Even today, I barely got an entry, but our team actually ate in the live trading room, which I'm excited. We're able to catch a buy on the 15 at 3:30. They were able to catch a buy. That time I was busy with the meeting, guys. I could have caught it, but I was busy with the meeting. So yeah, sometimes the things that we do, Joe, like you literally leave money for other things. And you know, because I have people that are like, Joe, you should meet up, you know, let me give you 10,000 rands, you come teach me physically and all these things. And I'm like, yo, I love to teach, like I can easily teach, I can come teach you and stuff, but like some things, Joe, I can't do it. Like, you know, like let's push, let's read, you know, let's read, like you know, because like I could easily just bank like, you know, 15,000 in 4 or 5 minutes from the markets and stuff. So that's why even the way that I teach, I do it like so I can also benefit from the market and you can also benefit from the market. That's why it's not even expensive, because I see what I'm doing. But let's move over to Nasdaq. Haha, guys. So luckily I still have my old charts. You can simply see what happened the previous time with Nasdaq, guys. The last time we spoke about it, it was here. It was here, and I was like, guys, you should see impulse correction. There's a high chance of us impulsing all the way to the upside. What happened? You can even go to the previous video. This actually happened. Price pushed upwards here, and then, you know, we got close to targets, but you can simply see the highest that we actually went to was 5%. So risking one, we're able to look at 5% in returns, meaning that if you're risking 1,000, you are able to bank 5,000 rand. If you're risking 10,000, you're able to bank 50,000 rand from just literally this move that happened here within literally a few hours, because it started going on around 3, let's say 2, then went all the way up to, like, you know, the next day in the morning. But like 1:5, that's the best scenario that happened. So just if you want to learn about this thing, go to the previous video that I have and watch me speaking about it, and see what was my mindset at the time. So I'm refreshing the chart, going to the 4 hour, There we go. So with Nasdaq, I think it's gonna be, it's not too tough because already I could simply see that, you know, there's our highs here, there's our lows. Obviously, this is impulse. We are now in a corrective phase. We are now in a corrective. Sorry about that. We are now literally in a corrective phase on the 4-hour chart. So I'm seeing price giving us this. Price literally just giving us this. So I'm looking at this impulse, this correction, first touch, second touch, third touch. But if it does not respect this, obviously it means that, you know, price can still come. First touch, second touch here, and give us maybe a third touch somewhere around here. So it's either price is gonna respect where we at now. It's either price has to respect where we at now, on which it makes perfect sense, because even here I'll show you on the smaller time frame that I'm already seeing a resistance. I didn't draw it yet, but I'm already seeing a resistance. So if price gives us a third touch here and then it goes back to the upside, obviously these are our targets. But if it doesn't respect this, obviously we come in, then you can either buy or you can still take this short term sell to the downside. Né? So okay, let me move over to the 1 hour. Okay, so already the resistance. Okay, this is our corrective phase. I was looking at already this area. I didn't have to draw it to see it. I was looking at this and also this. Like, take a look at this, guys. We've got first touch, second touch, third touch, and also previous resistance broke out, came back as support now. So I'm showing the 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna buy Nasdaq, guys. 15 minutes, you can see prices starting to push up. I'm showing the 5 minutes. There's already candle closes. Yeah, there's a candle close. Bullish candle close. So I think it's now safe. It's showing as one of the trades that are actually ready. But yeah, you can confirm. You can wait for more confirmations and stuff. But with Nasdaq, I see it coming, pushing a bit more to the upside, coming all the way up to here. On which a trade like this would simply give you a lot of returns. Let's say if you happen to buy it now, stop loss obviously would be below here, the highest low, high low here. Take profit here. 5.5 is our risk ratio, and you're looking at capturing 2,580 pips, 2,580 points, not even pips, points. So yeah, I think there's a lot of way forward. Yeah, 2,580 pips and points, something like that. But there's a way forward, né? There's a lot of way forward with Nasdaq. This one is super simple. You can simply see how I done it, and it's exciting. It's exciting. But if it happens that it doesn't respect this area and it breaks below, so either you can wait for it to retest, take a short-term sell. If you're getting a good risk to reward, let's say if you get a risk to reward that's like something similar to this, you can take it. You can take it, but I wouldn't take it yet. And what I would do is that I would rather wait for price to just push and get here by the significant area, and then once it does get here, I buy. So you've got two types of buyers that you see here that are potential. It's either you buying it where it's at here going up, or you buy it when it's here, and take profit is here, even though we believe that there's a higher chance of breaking and going more for buyers, but we'll just keep our take profit here. Okay, so that is Nasdaq. Let's see, GBPY, okay. One last one, GBPY, guys, GBPY. Okay, with this one here, obviously I can see how the market is moving. We're pushing upwards, we're pushing down. Upwards, we broke the highs, we pushed down, we didn't break the lows. So does it mean that we are going to be breaking highs? Nice one. Okay, so you can simply see that we are literally in an upward trend because we are breaking highs. We've been breaking highs, but we're not breaking lows. We break highs, we're not breaking lows. We break highs, we're not breaking lows. We break highs. So this could be our target right here. You can see the price is pushing upwards. So what I'll do is that I'll just come to a 60-minute, right into 60-minute, and then I'll observe what price is actually showing me here. So obviously if I can just put my structures here, you can simply see that obviously we've got our first touch, second touch. We're now at the third touch, and at the third touch you can see we've got our first rejection, and these are beautiful rejections. Like, look at how beautiful these rejections are. So it's showing us that there's a higher chance of going more to the upside. But now we have an area that's holding us somewhere around here, so we need to observe what actually price is doing. But the best thing that I can do here is that, because I'm showing the 15-minute, yeah, there's something. The best thing that one can do here is that obviously you can just come here, okay, just have it like this. You know, candle closes above this area, we buy. Stop loss, keep it 25 pips safe. 25 pips would be safe, 25 exactly. Then there's our, just you observe what's happening here. It's not an official target, you just observe what's going on here. But we are looking to go all the way to take profit somewhere on these numbers here, which is 6.5%. Then you're out, you're done, you kill this trade. So those are things that I was actually looking at on GBPY. I like the fact that it's looking ready, and Nasdaq is also looking ready, but the US30 is still, it needs, you know, to be worked on. And yeah, that's you know, those are pips that I gave you guys. Like here already I gave you 164 pips on GBPY, and the other side we were speaking about thousands of pips and stuff. And you know, it's amazing. Just capitalize. Once you're able to capitalize, and you know, you will then to understand that, like, you know, the markets actually, you see it in a simple way. The market is not simple, but it's actually simple. Like, to analyze, to do all those things, it's simple. At times I don't have to analyze to see if I'm buying or selling. I just look at candles, and then I already see significance because I've been analyzing for 4 years, guys. So you understand how it is. And there's. But what happens is that when it comes to the risk side of things, that's when people get taken. Like, you can get the best analysis, you can get the best whatever, but when it comes to risk, a lot of people don't make it through there because they don't know how to protect their capital. Their psychology is not in the right place. They don't have, you know, the right mindset to actually move forward, which is something that we teach, like in the 3.0. We focus more on the mindset, wealth mindset, knowing that money is for you. You need to make money, you need to understand money, you need to allow money to make more money and stuff. So those are things that we're looking at. But make sure that you are also checking out the new product that we launched, which is going to close soon within 5 days, which is the signals. I'll put the link down in the description box, and I just can't wait to see you guys trade with us. But beautiful week. It should be a beautiful week for you. It should be a beautiful week for all of us. And yeah, let's just kill the market, guys. Let's kill the market. I'll see you guys on the next video. So, Belly Somu 2B.